Friday. It's Friday. We're here to watch Ready to Love, episode number 12. This should be interesting. I did log on probably about a minute earlier. Normally, I don't even have this minute, but welcome back to my channel. I am Sabrina Soul, and tonight you get me with a fresh face. No makeup, no lashes, no nothing. So don't judge me. But we're about to get into it. I'm really excited about this episode because I think a lot of stuff is going to come out. And this is the episode where we're going to see who chooses who. So if I can recall, this is the very last episode until the reunion. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen, who going to be picking who done had what entanglements with who, and yeah. So we're gonna kick it off. If you have not hit that thumbs up, definitely hit the thumbs up. If you are not subscribed to my channel and you're new here, welcome to my soulmate family. And yeah, go into the comment section. You guys know I put your comments on the screen, and let's discuss and let's watch because I'm sure it is getting ready to start. Oh my God, this child here. What are you looking at? Why are you looking at me like that? Say it again. Oh, well, you gonna have to go get something. Cause I'm live now. I'm working now, y'all. Oh, you can go. It's dark. I said you can go ahead and go. Well, don't get on my nerves. You gonna go get something to drink or no? Oh shoot, I gotta
And I have a connection that I can't deny.
But I'm worried you're letting something good go.
You're a beautiful person, but you're not ready for love.
I got you.
What a journey,
Do
huh?
it.
and they kiss.
No, it took me some time to get to the place that you wanted me to be.
Oh, now I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, here we go. Y'all ready? I don't know if I'm ready. That's Tommy Carr. The men's is meeting in the lounge.
What's going on, baby?
Mark Anthony.
Let's go, man.
Last but not least.
Well, I'm feeling like I'm an NBA player.
Yeah, because that's
To see
right. It's
10
only
men
4
come
of
to this
them.
process, and now it's 4 of us left. I'm like, gosh, like I really made it to the end, and I'm bonding with these fellas a little bit.
Fellas.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
sir. Man, we getting there, ain't we?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, the Fab Four is in the building. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Round of applause, baby. Yes, sir. So listen,
Lord,
I
have
decided to
mercy.
switch things up a little bit.
Of course.
It's my new lounge for the week right here.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
fire.
what y'all think?
Yeah, I like that.
This is eclectic, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, tell me, how these relationships going? Y'all feeling any differences to get
Oh
away?
my God, that's right, because they meet the families too. Oh my
Ooh.
Get
Got
comfortable.
real silent.
Pop me some popcorn, because tonight is gonna be
It's
honey.
been extremely difficult for me.
Hey, we
because
lounging in the crib
I have
tonight.
2 qualified women, Cynthia and Jeffrey. It's
You
just,
qualified.
I just can't make a decision.
This week, power to eliminate returns to you guys. So, y'all should know my philosophy by now when it comes to love. We can't find it alone. It takes a tribe propping you up so you can receive that blessing. So it's best to get those that really know you. I'm talking about the ones that know you down to your core. Who know you better than family?
No.
Yeah. When you think about it, introduce a new connection to your family, it really don't have no cons. Family keeps it real. And that's what you need right now.
Yeah.
They are there to make sure that you headed in the right
Look, Tony
direction.
look real nervous,
Not going
right?
full speed down the road to nowhere. Do I make sense?
Yeah,
Makes sense.
sure.
Okay.
Meet the family for me, it's gonna be
I don't even,
nerve-wracking.
I hate to say it, I don't even care about this
family
part.
members,
I just
or
want to get to the
especially my
bridge.
sister. So I'm kind of looking forward to that, but not really.
All right, that's it.
And
Y'all
I
go
do
get it.
want to
Meet the
see,
families, baby.
Let's
I
do
do
it.
want to see
Introduce them
one
to that
thing.
ragged ass uncle.
I
Y'all
really
got.
want to see.
Everybody got a Pookie. Might not be named Pookie, but everybody got a Pookie.
I really want to see Andre, Jeffrey, and Cynthia. Oh, Tony's
I
first.
invited Morgan out today to meet my beautiful sister, Regina. She's been there my entire life. I always looked up to her. She's an amazing woman. Sister.
Hey, everybody.
Sister
Thank you for
never,
making it
not one
tonight.
time stirred me in the wrong direction. Her opinion is everything.
Girl, thank you, Blondie
Thank you for
girl.
showing up in such
I
a
don't have
short
on
notice.
literally
I have something to
no
talk to you
makeup,
about.
no nothing.
I met
No
someone. I
lashes.
think she could be the
I
one.
don't think I've, well, it's been a while.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
We all the one, brother.
No, she's different. I feel real good about her. I really do.
Who is this? So it's Anthony.
Family is very important to me. So today, Cynthia's
Hey,
my little cousin
y'all.
Chris, who's like a little brother to me. I think it's time to get a chance to meet.
Hey, bro.
His insight on her is going to be very vital to my decision
Yay.
coming close to the end. I'm going through something and I need your help.
Talk to me.
Hey,
I've been
Mercedes.
dating
Room.
quite a few young ladies.
All right.
This one young lady, Cynthia, kind of stands out to me a little bit. So that's why I kind of wanted to bring you here to talk to her a little bit. Feel her out, you know.
Hey,
May I ask you a question?
What's
What don't you like
Hey,
about it? What do
Shao.
you like about it?
My
Thank you.
only issue right now would be Cynthia's kid's father. I don't think he's evolved and he's grown. Meeting James, which is the father of Cynthia's two kids, I didn't like the interaction at all.
I know he didn't.
Conversation more than Andre conversation. But
I knew he didn't.
I never want any kind of
And
drama or
Andre
anybody
had
to
a
come and
problem
disrupt
with
my
it.
peace. So to see how he interacted
Hey,
with
D
me and
Brown.
Andre, this was a red flag to me. I kind of got the feeling like he's not ready to completely let her go.
Look at Morgan. She's so beautiful.
Hi. Hi. How are you? Good. How are you?
Sweetie.
Walking
A
into
yellow,
the restaurant,
honey.
My first thought was, wow, they look alike. Those two could go for twins. I'm hoping she can give me some tips on how to handle him and how to maybe learn how to communicate with him just a little better.
Thank you for showing
Yeah.
up. I'm actually excited that
They do look like twins.
both of you guys are here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You nervous?
You all right, brother?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Can you breathe?
Of course I can breathe.
Look at Cynthia.
Anthony is so
Honey.
sweet, but I also have a connection.
You can't
with
tell
Andre.
Cynthia
My
nothing,
hopes are
honey.
To get to know more about
Oh, let me go back
Anthony
over here.
because I'm still learning him.
Hi,
Chris, this is Cynthia.
I'm Chris.
Hi, beautiful.
Hello, husband. Hopefully, Chris has some nuggets to drop.
Appreciate you coming out
Thank you for having me.
so you can meet the bestie / cousin.
Yeah,
All
this my boy. Everything I do is because of him, honestly.
Okay, and you could tell me a lot about him.
No. I want you to tell me about you.
All right.
So, I've been briefed. So,
Okay.
you want to tell me about James?
What about James?
Yeah, I heard it was a little rough patch with James. He was a little aggressive.
He is not someone to really worry
So,
about.
you don't think James would interrupt his family, our family?
He can't do that.
He can't. I like that respect.
My past don't dictate my future. I handle what I need to handle, and it gets handled.
Respect.
Tony is a man's man. And that's one of the things I enjoy most about him. But on the flip side, that's like our biggest obstacle right now.
What's that?
It's getting him to communicate and get him to come down from his macho man mentality. I need him to kind of soften it. So I told him I think we should be open to like talking to somebody to work on our communication,
I remember this in the pre.
even this early on.
Say it again.
Talking to somebody?
You want counseling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't like it?
Uh-oh.
No, I don't like that.
I don't know what else to do.
I just never heard of people dating that go to counseling for communication skills.
Okay.
This is an aggressive process. So I need to be aggressive in making sure that whatever red flags I see, is it something that we can work through? And if not, I'm gone. But it's at least worth a shot.
I know Anthony is goal-oriented. I know he works a lot. I know he's a great father. I also know that he has like his social life.
But social life, not so much. I mean,
She tried to trick you with that one. That was a trick question.
Oh, that was a trick question?
She knows I'll be in the house.
I mean, I gotta beg him to come. Like, he still might not show. How is that gonna work with you two?
No, he's coming with me.
For sure.
Yeah.
I would love to see this. If you get him to go out before me, I know he love you more than he love me, and I'm gonna feel some type of
Oh,
way.
you can't. No, you can't. You say you can't do that.
That's wrong.
Like, it's not a pool.
Right.
You can come with us.
Thank you.
How about that?
I agree.
I like you.
That was quick. Now you like her?
Thank you. You was beating me up.
That was fast. I mean,
After meeting Chris, he said he likes me. So, it went pretty good.
I appreciate you coming out.
Thank you for having me.
No problem, Sin. Anytime.
But I don't want to ignore the fact that I have a connection with Andre, even though I may have a strong connection with Anthony. I'm still at a point where I just don't know.
What do you think?
Yeah, man, she came strong, and I think she's real genuine what she's saying.
Right.
So I do like her. The only thing I really don't like, though, her past relationship. Do I think she's gonna be a good fit for you? Only you could determine that, to be honest with you.
Thank you so much for coming
nice
out
meeting you,
here.
too.
Leaving this date, I can tell that his sister thinks it's a bit alarming that we're open to going to counseling. And I agree with her. Communication is not his strong point. But I'm not ready to throw the whole man away. At this point, it's not quite clear what I'm going to do.
Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me.
I like her. I do. Do I like her for you? I don't know.
Oh, that's the question.
I don't know.
Right. Like, sis. Sis, you had one job. You only had one job. You think she for me? Yeah, no. You got one job, sis. Literally, sis. Now, okay, because I remember when we saw in the previews when she was like, she wanted to go to counseling and her sister was like, and we always have to watch the full story and then we always know it's editing involved as well. But I was like, yeah, I just need to see the whole story. Like when she was like not down for them to go to counseling, I get what Morgan is saying because in this process, it's different. Like it's just, everything is just different. This is not a normal dating situation. You know what I mean? So it's like, I get it, but I also understand like where the sister is coming from because for real, I just feel like if we're dating and we need to go to counseling in the very beginning while we're dating, then it's kind of like, obviously, is some things within this relationship that's not cool, that's wrong, that's unhealthy, that's not balanced, that's not connecting. And if I feel like if it's like that in the very beginning where we might need to go to counseling, then it's probably a relationship that you should not move forward with. But like I said, this is a different kind of process. So, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I respect Morgan for wanting to do that, but I just think that it's a bit much for it being so new. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like going to counseling should counsel like the issues that they come to the table with. And I feel like they've only been dating, 6 weeks, 5 weeks. I feel like everything hasn't even been put out there yet. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's just so much more that needs to be learned about each other before they invest in counseling. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. But yeah, but I feel like if it's that many red flags in the beginning, I don't need to go no counseling. I just need to, hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. I mean, I could be wrong though. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Don't go to counseling before dating. Just run away. Yeah, like, I don't know. It just doesn't sit well with me. I'm not going to spend money in going to counseling with someone that I've only known for like 4 weeks. And I don't know. Like if it was like a reality show where like Married at First Sight and they get married, they don't got no choice. You know what I'm saying? Now they're married. So it's a little bit different. But, I don't know. He brought the wrong person on the show. Cynthia keeps impressing family members and friends. Counseling not to begin a relationship. Yeah, right. It's a different process, but I'm sure Tony's issues are related to this process. Yeah. Morgan cannot counsel away red flags at the stage left. Y'all are brutal sometimes, but y'all be speaking the truth. You know what I mean? No timelines for counseling, especially for this kind of speed dating, same as premarital counseling. Yeah. And that's what I was saying. Like, I get it because this is such a different kind of situation. It's not like they just met at the club or, you know, and she like 3 weeks into the relationship after they met at the club or at Food Line. And she like, I think we should get counseling. That's a bit suspect. You know what I mean? But because they are on a dating show where they had to get invested, like it's speed dating. So in real life, they're in their 3rd month of their relationship. You know what I mean? So it's like, I kind of understand, maybe not the 3 months, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Hello, my family. I know who to hug first. Let me hug both of y'all.
I decided to invite my sister and my niece out because my sister, she knows me really, really well. And my niece, she's young, but she relates on my level as well.
So my big sister and my little niece, y'all looking like sisters.
Right? I get that every day.
I love my sister and all, but she scares the out of me. So I'm just hoping she behaves herself.
So how you been, brother?
I've been good. You know, I've been single for a little while right now. And right now I'm in the process of seeking love.
Finally, okay. Kind of settled down. All right, I'm excited.
I'm seriously considering 2 beautiful young ladies, Jeffrey and the other one is Cynthia. Jeffrey, she's very delicate. She's like a woman. She has 3 kids. Both ladies have kids.
We don't even have any kids.
I know.
I'm not liking this so far.
Honey, Cynthia with her body, honey.
Hello.
Cynthia.
When I arrived coming
You
into
gonna
this
see
date,
me.
I'm like, it's women. I don't know how this is gonna go.
My sister.
Hi, Camila.
That is
Because
women.
women can see into other women. So I had to put on my big girl panties and meet the family.
She exudes so much positive energy. It shouldn't be a problem.
Well, let's get into it. I've heard a lot about you, and I'm just curious. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 37.
You said, okay, all right. Now, I'm sure you're aware that he has no kids.
Yes.
With you having kids, at 37, would you want to have any future kids?
2 more and a dog. That's it. That's
And a dog.
Oh,
That dog has to be in it, right?
I mean, if he wants that, the dog is just there just in case he want a 3rd child. I just add the dog.
My sister and Cynthia is going okay so far. But you know, they say there's a calm before the storm. So I'm just waiting for that moment of storm.
Lovely to meet you. I was very surprised walking in to meet
about to go over
with
here and
Andre and
watch
his
it.
family.
So I'm gonna see y'all in a
and
minute.
seeing Cynthia there threw me for a loop. It definitely wasn't a good entrance for me.
You lovely ladies don't mind.
Dress.
Jeffrey came in with a mom dress, sleeve
Oh,
to the
shoot.
wrist.
Maybe I'm
the
a
dress
mom.
all the way to the ankles. And the collar was all the way up to the neck, honey. I was like, who the hell is this?
So, Jeffrey, okay, let me jump into it. Now, 31 with 3 kids.
Yes.
That's more of a liability than an asset. Because when you're in a relationship with someone, you have to bring something to the table. And that's a lot. The fathers are not in their life. So
they're not.
As a man coming in with no kids,
yeah,
he's going to have to play that role. What can you bring to the table to a man that has no kids?
You know, I'm every single thing that a man could want.
But for me, I have 2 master's degrees, 2 bachelor's degrees. I have 2 businesses. My kids are good. And of course, he wouldn't be a stepdad. He would be a bonus dad.
Absolutely.
I definitely felt judged. The sister, you know, coming in with the daggers. I understand your protectiveness and being a big sister, but turn and look towards your brother and maybe ask him why out of all the women, there was plenty of women with no children. Why is the woman with 3 children sitting here meeting her? Ask your brother.
This process has been an amazing journey for me. I've met two beautiful, qualified young ladies, and from the bottom of my heart, I really care about
I mean,
you.
Jeffrey got a
At
point.
the end of the day, I'll have to make a decision, but it won't be today.
Whichever way it goes, you guys are awesome.
Thank you. It was a pleasure meeting both of you.
Likewise.
Upon leaving, and I get it why you here. You love your brother. I have a brother too. I understand, but this is it. And at the end of the day, I think they appreciated me as a person.
What do you think about these two beautiful ladies?
Based off this conversation, I'll say that Cynthia's top pick.
I'm sorry. I'm just going to be very blunt. It's too much of a baggage. I'm sorry.
No, who would be your choice?
Cynthia would, but to be honest, I really
Just
want none
your
of them.
choice.
I want none of them.
Neither.
None.
I keep walking if you like the way I'm talking, babe. I'll keep moving to the music that you're making, babe. Rhythm taking me away to all over the place.
I wanted to take Morgan out on a one-on-one date to discuss what just transpired between Morgan and myself and my sister. Mentioning counseling was very concerning to me as well as my sister.
Oh my God, I'm so here for this. What is getting ready to happen?
Tony. Walking into here, I don't think Tony really quite grasps the things that he's done. Recently, I've learned that Tony's put me in a very compromising situation with another woman. The last thing I will allow any man to do to me is to make me out to be a fool.
To jump into things, what do you think?
To jump right on.
Let's jump in. I'm about to go over here and watch this. I'll be back, y'all.
So my sister is really overprotective of me.
I can't see y'all. So
I mentioned the word counselor. She was taken back about that. About that. What counseling, Tony?
It seems so aggressive. But, I told your sister this is aggressive. And I'm open to it because I feel like we have potential to make a really strong couple.
Right.
But I have some concerns as far as moving forward.
Okay.
This has been a really rocky ride, man. And one of my biggest concerns and the things that trouble me the most is that how do I know that the things that you say to me and promise me are accurate?
You don't know. You're just going to have to say and find out.
Well, right now, I'm questioning it.
Okay. And that's fair.
Because you say and do things that are unbecoming of a man.
Excuse me? What do you mean by that?
Well, let's back it up to day one. When you had your entanglement with Natasha. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
You just want to throw that on me right now.
I'll be damned if I look like the stupid one.
After Natasha got eliminated, things happened between me and Natasha. She's a beautiful woman. I wanted to explore that more deeply on a physical aspect. It is what it is.
You told me about it. Thank you. It took a lot to tell me how stupid you were and that you reached for the lowest hanging fruit that went home the first night.
Wow.
Up until now, I haven't spoken on the Natasha situation. The reason that I decided to let it be known was because he just takes his actions very lightly.
Wow.
I understand that a man is going to be a man, but where are your standards? Are you concerned with who you put your penis in?
Something ain't.
I'm still processing. Hold on one second. Hold on. I don't even know where to begin. Oh my God, we only got, see, this is why I like doing my lives when the show is not airing, because y'all know I could be talking and I like to give my views and perspectives, and I like to get kind of deep sometimes, but I can't when the show is actually really on because I have to go back to the show and I got to cut my perspective. Okay. The sister for Andre, if I put the shoe on my foot and I am his sister sitting in front of those two beautiful women, if I was his sister, I would have said the exact same thing. Period. I would have said the exact same thing. But me being who I am, I would have picked Cynthia. I would have picked Cynthia. The way that she presented herself, I would have fell in love with her. The fact that she was still willing to give my brother children, the only thing that, and I say that I would have said the same thing, because what if Andre wants a big family? What if he wants 5 children? My thing is have as many kids as you want, as long as you can afford them and be the best parents that you can be to them, have 10 kids. So that's like the only thing that kind of like made me feel a type of way. But if I was her, I probably would have said the same thing. Now, the entanglement with Natasha, low-bearing fruit. Like, y'all know I'm a girl's girl. You know what I mean? Like, dang. Like, one thing I don't really, and hence why, I just don't get down with like women, like we like downing each other. You know what I mean? Like, dang, that like really hurt my feelings. Like, out of everything, and y'all know, and I always use Carmen as an example. And of course, she'll probably watch this and tell somebody and make a post about how I need to keep my name out her mouth, keep her name out my mouth. But just like with Carmen and Ready to Love Potomac, like as how she showed up. Carmen wasn't the most liked on the show, but I was here for it, because I was like, Carmen shows us exactly who Carmen is: the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know what I mean? But when she started calling, like the women out their names and stuff like that, and I know I called somebody out their name, and I don't know the behind the scenes of what Carmen and Sabrina and all of them were going through, but she just started to get really, really ugly towards the women. And it just didn't sit well with me. And that was the problem that I had. And because I voiced it on my lives or my panel reviews or whatever, she watched them. And because of that, she no longer likes me. But I will always have her name in my mouth if I choose to, especially when I'm discussing situations like this, because it's relevant. Now, with Morgan doing that, really just rubs me the wrong way. I wish she wouldn't have done that to Natasha.
You know what I mean? You get some credit, you get a little grace.
So unfortunate.
She didn't mean nothing to you, but you still did.
What transpired between Natasha and I was before that strong connection I had with Morgan. So I didn't even know why that was brought up.
So how can you assure me that these things that you are saying to me are accurate? Because you say and do a lot of things that you say you don't mean.
So thank you for sharing that. Let's backtrack a little bit. Okay. Number one, I am not going to sit here and allow you to degrade Natasha. All right. Number one, Natasha is a beautiful woman. She's not. She have great.
I don't need you to sit here and defend Natasha.
No, I'm not.
You're not defending her, Morgan.
You gotta give her a speech.
No, I'm not.
Moving forward.
Right.
Keep moving forward.
Are you going to let me talk?
Not about her.
Okay, let's move on. Okay. I am who I am. I made some mistakes. I'm a man with faults. I am. I didn't want to tell you what happened between Natasha and I, but I did, because I respect you that much. So I felt it's better for you to hear it from me than anyone else. And that's why I brought it to the forefront and brought it to your attention. Okay? Because I respect you and I care for you that much. You know how I feel about it.
I do.
What I want is to move forward from all of this. Listen, hear me out. I want to move forward from all of this. I was really feeling uneasy, but I still have faith in Morgan and I connection. And I think, it will prevail over everything.
Well, I'm watching you.
Okay.
You don't have the green light.
I don't know what that means.
It's a yellow light.
Okay, sweetie.
It was a green light for me. Made me look at him in a whole different light. Whole different light.
Going into this date, I still have a pretty strong connection with both Mercedes and Jeffrey.
Hello.
You're stunning.
Oh, thank you.
But Jeffrey's been pretty distant, so I don't really feel comfortable introducing anyone to my family that's not 100% on board. I want to find out what's going on.
You're handsome
Good
as
job,
always.
Mark.
I know things have been a little fractured between us since the house. haven't talked to you that much. It makes me feel a little weird, like I haven't spoken to you in a while.
I know.
I enjoy talking to you, you know that.
Meeting with Mark Anthony, I know things were left a little open-ended. Now that the getaway is over, we're getting so close to the end of our journey, and I just want to be completely open and honest with him and transparent. Yeah, it definitely has been weird, not talking as much like we always do. I guess just for me, it was just getting harder to split up the time. I just didn't feel right. I didn't feel like honest.
Right.
And some people can manage it, but for me personally, it was just really hard. There's nothing negative that I can say about you at all. Like, you are amazing. But I almost feel like for us, it's more so like wrong timing. And I get scared because my babies.
Yeah.
And I think you would try your best, but I'm scared to take that risk.
I started this whole process with the rigid idea that, look, I don't date women with kids. This is too complicated. I'm not doing it. Then meet Jeffrey, and it made me realize that there is a formula where it could actually work and not feel disappointed. I mean, it's hard. You're an amazing woman, Jeffrey.
This is hard for me.
But I think Dre's a good guy. Not as good as me, but
yeah.
I wish things were different, Jeffrey. You do. But I could always appreciate you.
Likewise. Me and Mark had a beautiful connection, but this is where I have to put a halt to our journey together. I need to focus on Andre.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
You know I'm always okay.
I see something different. We may not be a couple, but I think we'll always be friends. I know you'll be fine.
I'm always fine.
This season on Spring Baking Championship, love is in the air.
Hold on one second, guys. So sorry, guys. Had to do some mommy stuff. Oh, wow. Okay, so Tony. Let me tell you something. Tony has his ways. And some of his ways, like I was like, Tony. But the fact that he did what he did, because, one thing I do is I pay attention to people's actions. Huge. I pay attention to their words too, but I pay attention to their actions. And the fact that he did that and spoke highly, not highly, but he took up for Natasha with Morgan speaks so much volume. And that with the integrity, just the fact that he did that makes me look at him like, dag, like, excuse me, he actually might be a stand-up guy because he knows how Morgan can be. And he was still willing to risk dealing with the repercussions and the consequences from her actions and how she might take it. And he was like, whoa, no, what I'm not going to allow you to do is. So the fact that he did that really makes me feel like, what else did we not see Because that's the Tony I would have loved to have seen throughout this whole season. And I'm starting to believe maybe on top of the things that we did see, maybe that was Tony throughout the season and they cut that out because, you know, they have to build a storyline with certain people. They want us to get drawn in and they have to create the storyline and have certain characters within, you know, I think PO actually said it, storyline within the story, you know, and I just wonder if he's been like this like the whole time. Because I never really thought bad about Tony,
Tommy wants us to
but
introduce our
it's
strongest
just making me
connection to
question
our
a lot of
family.
things now.
And I picked Mercedes to talk to my cousin over Zoom. And you know who I didn't invite? Jeffrey. Yo, Chris.
You know what's good, baby?
My cousin's like my brother, pretty much. We were raised together.
And what you up to, man?
Yeah, obviously, I've been, you know, talking to you about this whole process I've been going through. You know what I mean? Pretty much, it's been 2 women I've been deliberating between, and I kind of like zoned in on one. So her name is Mercedes, like the Benz, you know what I mean? But
I already know the name.
Ask her whatever you want. I mean, you know, just kind of, I mean, you don't got to grill her, but, you know, grill her, you know, just to see.
Of course.
Yo, son, I think she's here. So, yo, I'm going to hit your line later. All right, bro?
All right, hit me back.
She's about to walk out.
Now, Cynthia met my cousin. I feel like he liked her. So I decided to invite Cynthia for an intimate date on the beach in the cabana. I got some roses, champagne, because in the past, I haven't been very verbal about where women stand with me and how I feel about them. It's time I let my feelings be known. Hey, beautiful.
I'm super happy. Anthony greets me with some roses, and he remembered my favorite color roses. Oh, this is beautiful. Every woman loves romance, and Anthony has pulled out all the stops. And I feel like that was his way of showing me how much he truly cares about me.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
Look at you.
That is really nice.
Like I got home training, right?
I love that.
I'm a sucker for romance.
Yes, it's beautiful. So is this what life is going to be like?
With me?
Yeah.
Of course.
I never did this before, by the way.
First time for everything.
I'm happy it's with you, though.
Sadie's, what's going on? How's everything?
Good. Going into this meeting with Mark Anthony and his cousin, I know that I'm a little nervous.
You look so handsome. You got your hair done.
But I'm extremely excited because there's a lot that I
Wait for
kind of
the
want to dive
season to be
into.
over.
Ready to meet my cousin?
Let's do it.
Chris.
Marco, what's good?
Yo, what's going on, son? Mercedes,
How you doing,
this is
Mercedes?
my cousin Chris.
Hi, Chris. It's nice to meet you.
Pleasure is mine.
Chris, you look like you came ready.
Oh, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready. First question, have you been married before?
I've not.
Okay. Have you been engaged before?
I've not.
Okay. All right, cool. So we starting off in the right foot.
Yo, that's some good ass questions. Those are some good ass questions. I didn't even ask those questions. That's good.
How does life look being in a relationship with you outside of this journey?
It will be great because we already connect on so many levels. You're a great dad. I'm a great mom. We understand what it takes to be successful within our career. So, like, we're balancing family, career, and we also balancing us. That's important to me. The us factor. I don't see life not being beautiful.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What is marriage to you, though?
I think you always think that marriage is like this fairy tale that you just get into, but I think that marriage is going to be unconventional. I want to be able to enjoy my partner. I want to be friends with my partner. So although I know I'm going to fall into a traditional role, he's going to be the man, the husband, and I'm going to be the wife.
You know how
I want to be able to drop my kids off and go get lit with my man if that's what I want to do. I want to, like, can we go to the strip club? Like, you know, like, I still want to have fun.
Is marriage a must for you in a relationship?
Commitment is a must to me.
Think you deserve your surprise.
What you about to do? You about to give me a massage out here? Oh yeah, come on. Listen, I could get used to this.
Could you?
Don't be just doing this right now.
Right.
This got to be a forever thing.
A consistent thing?
Consistent.
Gotcha.
You know, get this feet. Get this feet.
Get this one.
She's so cute.
I honestly enjoyed giving Cynthia a foot rub. I feel like she needed it. So I feel like kicking back and
I
just
need
having
one.
a conversation and giving her that food would help her.
Not from
relax a little
Anthony.
bit.
I just
and oh my
need.
gosh, she was loving it.
You good with your hands?
You tell me.
Our family's really from New York. I know you live in Florida now. How you feel about moving a long distance relationship or moving from place to place?
Mark's cousin mentioned that Mark is thinking about moving back to New York. And I'm like, what? Long distance relationships are no joke. I'm gonna be honest, it does scare me, Chris. It is hard. I have an unconventional job. I can't make it work. And he's seeming like he's worth it. But I have to be honest, it does give me something to think about. That's not easy at all.
Thank you for coming out with me, and I love the bond that we built while we've been here. I love speaking to you on a day-to-day basis. I think you're an amazing woman, and I love everything about you.
You know, I have other connections, but I see a lot of great potential in you.
Oh, potential? It's not there yet?
Oh my gosh.
It was beautiful to see his romantic side, but I just can't ignore the connection I have with Andre, you know? So it felt like I was being pulled like from each side.
Give me a hug.
Well, thank you, Chris. You put me in the hot seat. What do you say? For sure. I'm gonna stay your cousin, make a.
Oh no. Oh, it's buffing.
It felt like I was being pulled. It felt like I was being pulled like from each side.
Give me a hug.
Well, thank you, Chris. You put me in the hot seat. What do you say? For sure. I'm gonna stay your cousin, make him walk me to the door. I think this date went well, but hearing that Mark Anthony wants to move back to New York really does give me pause. Bye.
All right, drive safe.
Even though I think that it could potentially work out, I would really have to sit down with him and figure out how we would do that if we're going to continue on in our connection.
Yo, you put her in the burner, son.
Had to.
Like, what do you think?
Yo, she's a good one, man. I think she has qualities, and I think you need to take a chance.
I knew Chris would like her, so I actually feel pretty good because now I actually zoned in and focused on Mercedes. This is it. Let's make this work. And I appreciate it, bro.
No doubt, bro.
Love is love, bro.
Love.
It's a commercial. Oh my God. What Jeffrey say? She said, I got everything a man. What did she say? Oh my God. So much has happened in this episode. Oh my God. Me too, Sabrina. Morgan's the type that would not step to Natasha. What can she really say? What can she say? They weren't even in a relationship. It was the very beginning. Like, what can she say? You smashed Tony? If someone come up to me and be like, especially if it was in the beginning, if that was my situation, someone come to me, did you smash Tony? I'm gonna be like, yeah, but I wouldn't even say yeah. I would be like, who sent you? Like, first of all, like, why are you asking me? Like, what I do in the bedroom is none of your business. Like, first of all, like, why do you want to know? But the thing is I just don't understand. I don't know. It just was not a good look. I wish, I mean, for a storyline, for the drama, for, you know, God, I just feel like people are just not being like their authentic self. I just feel like we're getting, and I'm not even talking about this season. I just feel like we're just getting people's, how can I put it? I feel like people are overly, I don't want to say acting, like that's not the word that I'm trying to use, but I feel like people are like getting very creative in who they are. And I don't think that people understand, especially when you're doing reality TV, they're only thinking about it in the moment. They're thinking about, oh, I'm gonna come on TV, and people think that if you are the villain, or if you're this, or if you're that, you're gonna get more like attention, and you're gonna get. But not all reality TV shows is like that. It might be good for the Bad Girls Club or whatever the case may be, but a show like this, and the audience that watches this show, to be like that type of person, man and woman, it doesn't come off good. Like, if anything, it'll hurt you. Like, you'll be trying to defend yourself, if you even care. Like, you'll be defending yourself. Like, some people, even from past seasons, I see them everywhere on all the blogs and the comments. It's like they still defending themselves. And I'm just like, what the heck? Like, you were 4 seasons ago, or you were 5. Like, why are you still but I guess it really messes with people's egos and people's prides, and it really screws up like the mentality, or their mentality, and makes them really feel some type of way. And I just don't think that they thought that it was going to end up being the way that it ended up being when it was played back. They thought that they were going to be, the star of the show, and in real life they ended up being the clown of the show.
Oh my gosh, it's coming to an end, guys. We have Passionate Tony, Mark Anthony, and Big Dre, and Tommy. Definitely want to hear what he has to say after we tell him about our dates and winding down to our final connections tonight.
All right, this is it, baby. This is it. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. This is it. Welcome to our last gentleman's lounge of this journey. Anthony, look at you. I see you. Look like you're shedding a tear over there. Yeah, you're going to miss Uncle Tom, man.
Yeah, man. The mood for the fellas in the deliberation was mixed. Everybody came in. Everybody was excited that they made it this far. But at the end of the day, we're like, damn, this is it. For me especially, I haven't made my decision yet. So I was a little nervous, because I know at this point, there's a possibility that one of my connections may go home.
So I hope your families didn't go too hard on these ladies. Okay. Tell me how the dates went. Anthony.
I brought my little cousin Chris, who's like a brother to me. I introduced him to Cynthia. He came in firing, as I wanted him to do, asking the difficult questions right away off top. He got passionate Cynthia answers, He ended up loving it.
Mark Anthony.
Yes, sir. Brought my cousin Chris.
All right. I got a cousin named Chris. Yeah. Okay. Who'd you introduce Chris to?
I introduced Chris to Mercedes.
Okay.
Yo, he gave thumbs up. He said, yeah, that's a good shorty.
It's a good shorty.
Yeah, it's great.
Tony?
I brought my beautiful older sister, Regina. I introduced her to Morgan.
How did it go?
My sister actually liked Morgan.
Really?
One of her main concerns, however, was Morgan stated that we perhaps need counseling.
Y'all too?
Yes.
Already?
Already. That doesn't sound right. I think Morgan used the wrong terminology. I don't think it's counseling. It's coaching.
She said counseling, though.
Yeah, but she meant coaching.
Yeah.
You're trying to make it be what you wanted to be, Tony.
You know why? She backtracked.
Coaching and counseling.
It's two different things.
Same damn thing.
Okay.
Y'all also had intimate date. Let me hear it, Tony. Intimate date.
But she dropped the bomb on me, Tommy.
What's the bomb?
She asks, what's the deal with my entanglement with Natasha?
Tasha, that,
the first one.
First?
Yes.
So you got an entanglement with Natasha?
Yes.
How so?
So, the night of the mixer, the elimination round, she kind of threw her number at me.
Okay.
We went on a couple of dates, and
let me stop you right here. So you done broke my rule and went on a date with somebody that has been exited out of the process.
Tommy took her glasses off.
So.
And that's the first thing I told you. Go ahead, Tony.
Things happen, to be honest.
What things happen?
We met up, and
go ahead, I'm listening.
I felt guilty. I told Morgan about it.
You told her that you did what?
Mm-hmm.
What happened? What is we talking about?
We was intimate with one another.
Y'all was intimate.
Mm.
All I want to talk about now is you and Morgan. Because the other young lady ain't here.
Okay.
So we're not going to even discuss her.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So I want to hear about you and Morgan. Sure. How are you all now?
We fine.
She's accepted that.
Yes. She's fine. She realized that
You don't sound too sure though.
I mean, obviously it bothered her, Tommy.
So listen to me.
Mm.
You better make good and damn sure this ain't bothering Morgan. Because we know what happens.
I know.
When things bother Morgan.
So Junior discloses some things that I did to him towards the end of our relationship.
Yeah,
What'd
like
you do to Junior?
I bought some Nair.
What did you do, Morgan?
I started putting Nair in his hair while he was asleep.
Huh?
these men didn't care. They didn't
Yes,
care.
absolutely.
Anybody else?
And the next man not gonna
Broke
care.
my rule.
No entanglements over here.
Drake?
Nope. I plead the fifth, Tommy.
Plead the fifth? We plead no damn fifth.
No,
Right.
No, we confessing today. That's what we doing.
Right.
No entanglements.
No
for me.
entanglement.
Right. Like, come on,
Nobody
Holly.
Okay. Andre.
I brought my sister and my niece. They met my two connections.
Met two connections?
Yes.
Oh, man. Here we go.
Two.
Big player.
So my two connections are Jeffrey and Cynthia. My sister went right at it. You know, I warned her, be delicate, be gentle, but that didn't happen at all.
Straight at it.
Everything went out the window. My sister wasn't too cool with Cynthia having, you know, two kids. So she wasn't
That's a deal breaker to her.
Yeah. For her, it was.
That part.
Your sister got a problem with Cynthia having two kids.
Yes.
Jeffrey got three. So was that the immediate turn off?
Yes.
I hope
Yeah,
not.
she didn't really like Jeffrey that much. But at the end of the day, it's my decision.
Oh, hey,
So you still have a
P.O.
tough decision to make.
Yes, I do.
All right. This is it. You're inching closer and closer to finding your one. Andre, it's time to figure out which way your heart is leaning between two women.
Oh, my God.
I need you to ask yourself some tough and hard questions.
Oh, my God.
Who can you really see yourself with in an exclusive, long-term relationship? Time to set up some dates. Let these women know what decisions have been made here today. Drake, I hope you make the right decision for Drake.
I have two connections.
Oh, my God. Is there going to be
Everyone has
another
one connection.
freaking
So at this
episode?
point, I know one has to go.
I wish you well. I wish you good luck. Be real, be real. Everybody know what they're working on.
Yes, sir.
Tony.
Yes.
Absolutely. I promise you, if you mess this up,
I'm not.
you're going to have plugs in your head next time I see you already.
All right, Tommy.
Put that now on your behind.
Please. It's still 9 minutes left. 8 minutes. Maybe 3 minutes of commercials. Y'all. What are y'all saying? Oh my God. Please, Lord, baby Jesus, don't let it be another episode. See what made Morgan made it seem like on cameras. Oh, let me address this real quick. So Mercedes says it is Morgan's business because I said it was nobody's business. Like if someone were to come up to me and be like, did you and such have sex? Mercedes says it is Morgan's business because Tony is in the process, can't be dating and smashing. Didn't Walter do that? Had a whole girlfriend outside. So it isn't Morgan's business. It's Tony's and Natasha's business. You know what I mean? So regardless, I never said him smashing her was right. I never said it was wrong. I just said that for, you know, her to go up to her and to ask her, like, because someone had mentioned something about how in the comments, they were like, Morgan would never approach Natasha. And that's what I was speaking on. And during the process, first of all, we're all adults. You can do what you want to do. We can't stop you from doing what you want to do. If Walter decided that he wanted to have his girlfriend or have a girlfriend and be smashing her and he needed maintenance and doing all that, that's Walter's business. Now, it's up to me to decide if I want to deal with that or not. Am I okay with that? Am I still willing to deal with him because of it? You know what I mean? It's completely two separate things. So I hope like that clears up what you just said. So yeah, but it's just unfortunate. So the thing is yeah, I mean, in the very beginning, yeah, him and Natasha hooked up. She got eliminated the very first night. They had sex the next week, but guess what? It didn't work out. I don't know what happened. I'm just saying, just hypothetically, it didn't work out. She moved on. He moved on, and he met Morgan. He started liking Morgan. I mean, but at the end of the day, we don't know. We don't know. We don't know what happened. We don't have all the facts. And I can only speak upon what I'm seeing on the screen. I can only speak upon from my experiences, but I also can speak upon me being on this show and me knowing that it's a lot of stuff that be happening behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Because from my understanding, if we really want to talk about what happens behind the scenes, I've seen on one of the little groups that Morgan and Tony had a whole conversation about Natasha off camera, and they actually settled it off camera. If we want to talk about behind the scenes stuff, but she chose to bring it up on camera. So, but how do I know that's true? You know what I'm saying? We can only go by what we see. So, you know, either way, at the end of the day, it's all messy. Now the girl's business is out there, you know, but it does put Tony in a better light, and he probably did need some help being in a better light because, you know, y'all super fans be tearing him up. You know what I'm saying? Not all y'all, but you know, a lot of y'all really wasn't feeling Tony. And it's just an unfortunate situation that poor child. But from my understanding, and I'm not the one to be spilling no tea, and y'all know I know how to keep secrets, okay? But I heard that a lot of stuff about that situation is going to come out at the reunion. From my understanding, it was said at the reunion. Now, how it's going to be cut, pasted, and edited, I don't know. But I do know that if it does come out from what I think is going to come out, y'all are in for a treat. That's all I'm gonna say. And y'all's mouth is gonna drop to the floor, and it's gonna be probably still on the floor into the next season. That's all I'm gonna say. Because it's a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. And it's crazy because I've been knowing all this stuff. It's coming back on. I'm about to go back to it, but I've been knowing all this stuff for episodes ago. And I have been really trying to review the show as if I don't know this stuff.
A lot. I don't even know where to start.
And I know it's true because it's been told to me from like 5 different people. So I know it's true.
Yeah. I was a little nervous because it feels like this is the end of the road. Cynthia's definitely not my top connection. I just felt like at that point, I know what my decision was. Yeah, it's been
okay?
I'm good, but at the same time, the reality kicks in that all these things are like just happening, you know, and it involves people's feelings and people's life. And that's where it gets a little bit technical for me.
We got to remember that I like you, you like someone else.
You too. I got the 2 greatest guys.
Yes.
But I don't think you have the 2 greatest girls. And that's just me being honest.
Seems like Andre is having trouble picking between Jeffrey and I. Are you blind? That's like choosing between a rock and a diamond. What's wrong with you?
Can you envision me?
She said a rock and a what?
Do you see me fitting in your life?
I know we look good together. Of course, the physical attraction is important, but that's not the only thing. I see your heart. I've seen it from the beginning, from our first date. We connected in a way that I didn't connect with anybody. You know, we have like an emotional connection.
Yeah.
You see me cry multiple times. Yes. I don't share that with everybody. I do share that with you. That's important. That's a great thing.
I feel comfortable talking to you all the time. I feel I can share things with you. You know, I feel like you can share things with me as well.
Cynthia definitely has me for a loop. I feel like I was able to tap in to her emotions. You know, that smile resonates with me, and also a lot of things she says resonates with me as well.
Sometimes we get so caught up in making decisions that we think we have to make. And
are you making a decision?
I feel a different feeling for you because I feel like you really care about me. And
I do.
Me,
If I never told you that, I do. I care about
you
a lot.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, that one hit me hard. Say it again.
I care about you a lot.
Oh, don't do that to me now. Hey, got me all
Hit
over.
that thumbs up, guys. If you haven't hit thumbs up, only 60 likes,
This date was gonna
187
be
watching.
that moment for me to eliminate Cynthia,
Thank you.
but I couldn't do it. This is a matter of the heart. It gives me comfort to know that I can relax around you and I can be myself around you.
Absolutely.
So in essence, I was more conflicted than before. So yeah, I'm gonna walk you outside. If
Okay.
you don't mind me walking to your car.
You've been
You're
doing
not
it
scared?
since day one.
You know what happens in the car? Stay in the car. You know what I mean?
Oh, God.
Hopefully something happens.
Get your phone
You
and
see
your
what I'm talking
glasses,
about?
Drake.
You got me forgetting things right now.
Leaving this date with Dre, that guy does something to me. He's making this so hard for me. Now I'm back to being confused between Andre and Anthony.
Oh,
What
she
I'ma
said
do
a
with
rocket
you,
and
You're
diamond.
gonna do what you're supposed to do.
Next time on Ready to Love. Ladies, it's time for you to introduce your family to your dude.
You being from New York, I know that aggression, if it gets too negative, then I have to come find you. There's a problem.
Let's get it on.
I need a drink.
Oh,
I
wow.
made somewhat of a poor choice. I dated a much younger young lady, way younger.
Wait.
10 years.
Oh, that's not bad.
You don't want to see us get hurt. It's going to be a problem.
Cynthia's family might not like me.
You look stubborn.
10 years is not.
Stubborn.
That's just who I am.
Red flags are red flags. Everything is at stake.
After 10 intense weeks, we're about to find out which of these Miami singles are truly ready to love.
Two strong connections, Anthony and Andre. I just can't believe that this moment is here. We've been waiting for me.
I'm so in my feelings right now. Another freaking episode. How the heck did they get 13 episodes? P.O. Only if you want to, but I'm about to put the link. Oh my God. I just don't know. I just don't know. Oh God. I just don't know. I don't know. Okay. All right, P.O. Y'all, 13 episodes. Did y'all know it was going to be 13 episodes and you ain't tell me? Tell me the truth. I'm so ready. But that wasn't considered an episode, right? It still would have been 12 episodes. You know what I mean? Now it's like 14 episodes before the reunion. Oh my God. Cynthia has a bad picker just like Ty because he should have picked you, Sabrina. But lucky for us, we came out as really, really good friends. I thought Cynthia and Anthony both said last week that they wouldn't kiss on the show until they knew their person. Yeah. Oh my God, we spoke you up. Tyrone.
Who was that talking smack?
Why? Why? I'm about to cry, Liv. Probably for me laughing, and I can't get over this.
It is what it is.
I want it to be over.
You know, it is what it is. We got what? One more episode.
We don't know.
Yeah. So it looks like about the ladies' family now, and then What up, yo? What up, people?
You're
How we doing
muted,
tonight?
Theo.
Yo, what's going on?
Check.
I'm tired. I'm tired
Yeah.
of it. I'm like, are we serious? Are we seriously doing this?
Oh my God. Everyone's saying because of the 100th celebration, it extended the season. It didn't, because when we ended with episode 8, when we started again, or whatever it was, we started with episode 9. The 100th episode wasn't one of the episodes for this season. It's literally 13 episodes. It's never 13 episodes. Well, I think it has been, but yeah. Am I tripping? Right? It's never been,
No,
right?
this is the very, very first time.
Man, this
y'all set off. Yeah, y'all set off the trend of the 12 episode.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's been that way ever since. And now they talking about 13. I'm like, okay, please don't make it 14.
Oh my God. If they make it 14, I'm just not going to go. I'll see y'all at the reunion. I'm going to just lay in my bed and I'm going to just watch. And normally I'm asleep, about to go to sleep right now.
Listen, what it looks like is, it looks like they basically, they basically, are throwing human wood in a drama-filled fire, and they just trying to keep it burning.
Yeah.
I think they're doing a pretty good job because
yes, they are.
Don't nothing look safe.
No.
Right now, don't
Real
nothing
talk.
look safe.
Real talk. Like, I'm just like,
I mean, I thought they were just going to close loops. I thought they were going to focus on connections, but it seems worse than 2 weeks ago.
yeah, like this, like the whole uncertainty thing is like, okay, why are we here at this stage of the game? Why are we here?
Yes. Like
let's
Jendaya said,
go
we
already.
tired. We are tired. I'm so, and let me tell you something. This cast has been amazing. Shout out to all the cast members.
Yeah,
you know
they
what I
look
mean?
tired though. They look tired.
Yeah,
they look tired.
they look beat.
No doubt. No doubt. No
Like,
doubt about
oh my God. Like, I'm so sick of saying, and that's what I was about to say. Like, shout out to all the castmates, because at the end of the day, we're watching a show, but we got mad love for every last one of them because we did the process, so we understand. But, you know, but honestly, I'm tired of saying Morgan name. I'm tired of saying Cynthia name. I'm tired of saying Andre name. I'm just damn tired.
yeah, exactly. I'm like, look, let's just go in peace and live life, because this is just way too long. Like, there's been so much. Well, here's a problem though. Based off of what we've been seeing just here today, we know that there's a lot more, that's not being shown to us.
Yeah, look physical.
And
looks physical too.
Yeah, and so when we see that, it's like, damn, well, where the hell what have we been missing? Like, so that's what's creating this exhausting feeling that we got as viewers, because it's like, okay, just when I think stuff was this way, it's not. And it's like, I don't want to rethink these scenarios and think about who said what and how could this have played out. Like, it's exhausting. You're exhausting the audience.
And it's also making me think, who else knew what and when?
Yeah, man. Like, it's a lot to it. Yeah, it's a lot.
So I think it makes a difference, with things being said and what they knew and what they didn't know.
Facts.
Wow.
Well, like my man said, give us free.
Yeah, give us.
But I even feel like for our season, we literally could have went one more episode.
Right.
Like, because honey, honestly, we could have went a few more episodes. Each season could have had 15 episodes easy, because the amount of footage that is left on the floor.
I know. I know.
So, like what y'all see, it is when we say that we film 6 weeks, 8 weeks, whatever, it's literally 8 weeks. But let me tell you,
Right.
it was at least 2 dates that I went on. You guys didn't even see.
Yeah.
Right.
I think they need to ask the cast if there was a date that wasn't shown that you want to be shown.
Yeah.
Show that date.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, we do a lot of filming. It's so time consuming. And to
It's
not
exhausting.
even it be shown. Like
Yeah.
me and Tyrone, we went on a whole boxing date.
Yeah.
Right.
And it was a great
Yeah,
date.
well.
We had so much fun, and they showed none of it.
Right. Yeah, this is it's crazy because, you know, I remember, I can recall. So for me, it was overkill because you know how like when y'all know how like when eliminations came up and they had the bubble dates and then they had the you're not ready date and then they just had a filler date, right? It didn't matter what day, I was always there on something, always there. So they and I'm just like, yo, like, do I get a day off? Like, you know, everybody else is at the crib chilling, and I felt like literally I did not have, you know, I didn't have any downtime. What do they call them? Blackout days or whatever. I had none of those ever, not one. So if the cameras was rolling, I was there, and that sucked.
Yeah.
Ask for it.
I
So
hated
I
one,
yeah,
2
I feel
o'clock in
that.
the morning.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I said I hated the 1, 2 o'clock in the morning emails.
Right. Like
You know?
call time 8 a.m.
No, my shit.
You didn't get that, Paul?
Yeah, no, they were coming like 3 and 4. I would wake up already during my day, and they're like, "Yo, where you at?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
Oh, we sent you an email. I'm like, "Was it like did this today, or was it like yesterday at some?" Oh, we sent that like, oh, well, you know,
Yeah.
my bad. Yeah, it was 3 o'clock. We got to do better. I'm like, nah, you have to. I'm like, I'm not coming.
Because
Like,
people
well,
couldn't keep their mouth closed, and they was telling other people where their
Right.
dates were going to be, and then people would put 2 and 2 together, and they would be like, "Oh, you must have a date with so and so,
Right.
or you on that person's second date because they got
Right.
another date earlier that day."
Yeah.
Ah,
But that same exhaustion that I felt from having to run around and do that, I'm feeling that watching this.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I'm feeling that same exhaustion, like,
You can,
and I just want these people to, like, you know, hopefully what is it, Dallas is next or whatever.
yeah.
Hopefully they don't keep this same BS format because it's really, really, you know, it's downgrading the experience of the show.
Well, I mean, now that they get to the end, it's almost like the shit is making sense because, you know, who else are they going to
Yeah,
have on there at this point? Like, what
yeah, I
it?
feel
Mhm.
yeah. No, I was just gonna say I feel like they needed that extra day because they lost
Wow.
so much in drama translation that they really had to do it this way, and it should have been done this way. You know, by the way I'm seeing it, should have been done this way all along. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Every
know.
single person has another connection. Like, it don't.
Right. Like they still like, I don't
It's really
know,
weird.
this is gonna be a tough decision. And I'm like, oh my God, like are two
Like
people
how?
gonna show up to the bridge? We always say the bridge, but it don't necessarily mean it's a bridge, meaning like on the beach or wherever they're gonna meet to decide, you know, if they're gonna walk off into the sunset together. But like I saw Andre walking up and I saw
They're all there. Yeah. They look good. They look good.
yeah, they all look good, but it's like golly, so is everybody gonna choose somebody just to make it to where it's 4 couples? Because think about it, like if Cynthia had to choose between Anthony and Andre, like what if Jeffrey didn't really want to pick Andre, or Cynthia didn't really want to pick Anthony, and then Andre would have only had Cynthia and Jeffrey. Like, it would have complicated situations. Like, I'm telling you, they probably was like, no, this is who you gonna pick. Because in real life, that's one thing I can say about production and about this situation. And normally I don't talk like this, but production not gonna have it to where it's gonna be confusing. Production gonna be like, if you can't decide, we gonna decide for you.
Mm-hmm.
No, this where you going. Like, who you picking? Like, they want to know. That's why with me in my situation, it threw them off loop. Like, when I pulled up, they was like, everything looked good. He's standing there with the roses, you know what I'm saying? He looked handsome. Y'all matching a little bit. Like,
You
y'all,
was like, yeah.
like, everything is good. They like, how you feeling, Sabrina? I was like, I feel good. I'm sitting in my car. I just pulled up. Like, how you feeling, Sabrina? I feel good. Really? Oh, okay. So, well, obviously he's going to choose you because he got the flowers. Like, you choosing him, right? I was like, wrong. They were like, what? Literally, I'm talking, it was crazy. What do I have on? I'm halfway decent. They were like, I'm sitting in my car, and they were like at my car window like this. They were like, you're not choosing.
Hold on.
No, she's not choosing him. She's not choosing.
Wow. And you know, they have the whole crew. They got all of the crews, all of the EPs and everybody there. They got the
And you
whole
know they
entire
fouled
stage.
because they could have warned Walter. But
they wanted his natural
They wanted that natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say they want that natural.
Yeah. But you know, at the end of the day, it's kind of like, just like I said, like, if me and him was communicating like that, we would have had that conversation about, like, I don't think like I'm going to choose you, but I was like, shit, if you ain't been calling me, I'm not going to start calling you. I'm not going to call you to tell you that I'm not choosing you. We ain't talking. Like, what I'm gonna extend the olive branch for? Like, come on now.
That's
I
true.
look like Boo Boo the Food? No.
That's true. Yeah, no doubt about it.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, but all I know is
this is, like I said, I hope. No, I was gonna say, I hope that there's no more curveballs, and you know, this is what we get.
I hope it is
Gonna be
curveballs.
at least one more.
If they're gonna make us sit through another episode, I want it to be 3 curveballs. I want it to be 8 of them. I want it to be a curveball every scene.
Well, I knew something was wrong when I didn't see the ladies and the gents peoples. Like, the ladies didn't nobody to the. I'm sorry, the ladies didn't introduce nobody to the gents.
You know what though? I don't remember seeing Mercedes on the beach.
Well, we gonna see, man.
And you know what? Someone said in the comments that when we were watching like the family dates, they didn't see Jeffrey's family.
But she was at the end though.
Doesn't mean that her family came. So that's why they
Nah, no,
she don't got no exes, she don't got no family, she don't, like, what's going on? So that's like,
yeah, I mean if that is the case, and we'll have to see, but if that is the case, that would be, for me, that would be suspicious. Like, okay, I get the ex thing. All right, you know, nobody want to be bothered with their ex. Fine.
Yeah.
But your fam, like, you got to have somebody that represents you on your behalf, like somebody to stand in proxy with you, whether it's a good cousin, you know, a good sister, or uncle, nephew, somebody. Like, there's got to be somebody to stand in proxy and say, yo, I'm gonna ride with you, and you know, I'm doing this for my peoples and whatever. Like, gotta have somebody there.
Yeah.
So.
Like, I want to ask y'all so many questions, but I have to wait until the review. I don't want to ask you.
Yeah, don't blow
I'm
it
like
up.
biting my tongue. I want to know, like, how y'all are thinking of certain things. But I can't do nothing. I can't say nothing. We're gonna have to wait till Tuesday. And you guys know that on Tuesdays I do have my panel review where we're literally gonna, and this was a great episode to talk about. So we're gonna be doing the panel review on Tuesday at 8 p.m. and we're gonna be discussing this episode that we just watched tonight. And then that's what I'm gonna ask all the questions.
Yeah, and just to throw this out there, what if Lyndon came back and was a curveball?
I would love that. I hope he does.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that would be like just off the chain right there.
Yeah. Oh my God, because it's just so much. It's this season. It's just been so much, and I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like it was like I literally feel like I was watching something that was scripted. I hate to say it, but I feel like because it was overly dramatic with some of the things, I'm just like, what? You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, are they like looking for a storyline? And I mean, I just don't know. But anyway, we're not going to talk about it anymore. We're going to talk about it on Tuesday at 8 p.m. I appreciate you guys for joining me tonight. I am cutting this short because the more I sit here, the more I want to talk about it. And it's going to take away. They're going to be like, ain't no sense in tuning in on Tuesday because they done talked about everything on Friday. Okay.
Right.
But anyway, shout out to Tyrone. Shout out to P.O. Y'all want to let them know where they can find you guys on social media?
Oh, just Ty Wilson 21 everywhere. Easy.
You already know. 100 sightings. I'm out here in these streets.
All right, guys. And if you have not hit that thumbs up, definitely hit the thumbs up. It's only 93 thumbs up, and it was almost 200 people in here. So definitely click that thumbs up before you leave out. Thank you so much for joining me tonight and spending time with me on this Friday night. If you are not subscribed to my channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. Make sure you click that notification bell so every time I go live or post a new video, you'll be the first one to know. And I will see you guys on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Love you so much. Talk to you later. Bye.
Good one.